Hey guys, hi, welcome to another episode 5 of Pigeon Forum. As we said in episode 4, we're going to talk today about how to fly old birds. Old birds is a different monster than young birds. Remember, young birds are in kindergarten. They're learning everything for the first time. Young birds have already had that experience and are going to capitalize on it. Young birds have flown to the loft for the love of the loft and for the love of flying. Old birds are going to fly to the loft for the motivation you give them. They already have the love of the loft, but they need a little more motivation. These are pigeons that are going to learn to motivate. And talking about old birds, I'm going to talk first about the yearlings. So you start out training your team. They've already trained. They've already flown a season. So a month before, you start training. You start taking them gradually again on the road to about around 100 miles. Once you're at 100 miles, come back. Always no more than 50, maybe 45, 50. The bird's loft has to be conditioned for them to receive that motivation. Lots of people fly widowhood. I don't. I fly natural to the nest. So every cock on the nest has a box. That's his own box, and a pair, two of them. We try to motivate that on their position to the nest. So once they're trained, you put the hens in, and the cocks start to go crazy about the hens. They start just chasing. Hens are going to be laying. Make sure that the timing is right, so the hens are laying 1 week before your first race. You take those eggs, put dummy eggs in there, wood eggs, plastic eggs. They sell eggs anywhere that sells pigeon supplies, and substitute them so you don't have embryos growing in the eggs, things like that. Their mentality is always going to be come back to the nest, come back to the nest, come back to the nest. So you're going to be able to fly for the next 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. You can get that position on their nest. Once the time has passed, take everything out at the same time, and it's going to happen again. The cocks are going to start chasing the hens, and the cocks, all that's in their mind is their hen. No one else can get their hen but them. So that race, you're going to set the hens down and fly cocks. Cocks are going to go crazy to come back to their hens, because that's all there is in their mind, coming back to the hen. Start driving her so she can lay. Next week, the hens are going to be laying, and if you time it right, they're going to be able to go to that second race. If they haven't laid their second egg, don't send them. Just keep them back until they're laying, and now you have another 2 or 3 races on the nest. That kind of motivation brings them home fast, brings them home in groups. And that's what you want your yearlings to know. Now, I fly birds until they're 4 years old. The 2-year-olds have already learned this process. They're going to be in autopilot while we're training the 1-year-olds. The 3-year-olds get a little wiser. So they're going to be on the nest. They're going to start learning everything, but they become a little bit aware of the situation. So those birds, before you start, it's good to get them on a pair of babies. Once they're on a pair of babies, they know that parenthood is possible, and that's all there is in mind. They want to reproduce their genes. So their nests become more endearing to them, because they know there's going to be life there at some point, even though there's just dummy eggs at that point, but you already gave them the opportunity to raise a pair. At a 4-year-old, they know everything. Those birds are going to be your best birds on the long distances, because they have navigated, they have so many miles under the wing, and they're going to be able to return back. They are the masters. They're like the PhDs of the pigeon loft. Once we talk about that motivation, again, your lofts always dry, your food adequate, your rest adequate, very little, no medication, grit always. If you can take 1 or 2 types of grit and keep it available 24/7, you're going to be doing well. Vitamins twice a week. I use Red Cell, but there's lots of other vitamins out there that are really good. And adequate rest. If you push your pigeons too hard, they're not going to have what it takes to give you that extra oomph. They're going to be tired. If you decide to medicate, they're probably going to be intoxicated. So don't use tired birds to fly. Give them the proper rest. Don't use intoxicated birds to fly because they're not going to perform. Try to be as natural as you can. Observe your birds. See if you have no issues. You have no reason to medicate or treat anything. Just continue the clean water, continue the vitamins, continue the good feed, and you will have a really good season. If you have any questions, please give me a call or shoot me a email. I am more than happy to help you out. If you want to chat, we can chat for as long as you want. But it's important that I set you up in the right track so you don't have that many mistakes and probably get disheartened and probably maybe quit racing birds. We need more flyers, and we need more flyers soon. So please count on me. If you ever have any questions, call me, email me. But most important, subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and we'll keep on putting up more content like this. Thank you guys.